Welcome back to Strings and More Knitting Podcast, episode number 33. The episode is as old as my fiancé. This is our podcast about knitting and spinning. We have spinning today. A little bit. And crochet and bags and all sorts of nitty-gritty good yarn stuff. I am Shanna from Lambstrings Yarn. This is Jaymie.
I'm Jaymie.
From LeslieJeanKnits. And we are podcasting today, and as always, from Patchogue, New York, Long Island. And yeah, it's getting warmer out, so...
Well, it's warm this weekend, and then it'll get cold again.
Oh, really? I thought it was just going to warm up, and then it was just going to be summer.
No, it's still February.
I was like, it's going to be all in the 50s this week. We just had a major, snowstorm last week, so... and we talked about it on our last podcast, but the snow has yet to melt.
There was a lot of it.
There was a lot, and it was just chunks of ice. So hopefully, It'll melt this week.
There.
So yes, if you're a first-time viewer, then thank you for stopping by, and we hope that you enjoy what we talk about, as always. And if you're a returning viewer, then thanks for coming back. Can't believe you want to spend time with us. Who wants to spend time with us?
I do.
I want to spend time with you.
I want to spend time with you.
Yeah. We're so in love. We're just so in love. So yes, let's do social media.
Okay.
You can find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry, and you can find me as Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. You can also find my lovely hand-dyed yarns at lambstrings.etsy.com. Boom. As always, boom. I always say that after I do social media.
Yes, it's a boom.
Because it's in your face. I don't know.
In your face. You can find me on Instagram as LeslieJeanKnits and on Ravelry as JaymieM. And you can find my hand-dyed yarn at LeslieJeanKnits.etsy.com. I always mess that up a little.
I said the same thing. I did, and then I was like...
It's where is it?
I know, it's everywhere. It's all over my house.
We also have a Ravelry group. So you can find that. It's Strings and More Ravelry group. And that is where you could enter our knit-alongs and our giveaways and whatever else is in there. There's chatter threads and ask us anything threads and...
Yeah, there's a few good threads in there, like knitting styles and what you're working on now and all this kind of stuff. So please come down and join the group and participate in our threads because we love to see what you guys are up to. Mm-hmm. And speaking of what you guys are up to, administrative, we are still running the Free the Needles Cal, as you know, started on January 1st. I had to think about that. What's the first day of the year?
When did we start this?
It started on January 1st, and it is running until March 31st.
Yes.
Right? So
March 31st.
3 months to finish your 2016 or earlier projects. Free those needles.
And a lot of people have entered stuff this past week. It's everyone's finishing things, and I am finishing nothing.
I know. I actually found 2 more projects that I should finish that I started last year that I totally forgot about. Yeah.
That happens.
You know what? I have till March 31st. So there's that. So this knit along obviously is meant to light the fire under your tush to get your projects done from last year. You can come down and put them in our FO thread in the Ravelry group where you enter to win prizes. It is a competitive cal. So everything you finish, put it in there. Put it in there because everything that you finish is worth a certain amount of points. And whoever has the most points wins the cal and gets all the prizes.
We should, for next week, add up the points and see who's winning.
Yeah, well, I think next week is halfway through, right?
Is it? Wait, what? Yeah, maybe. If it's not exactly halfway, is it?
It's halfway through now.
It's more...
I think we're halfway through now. Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what I was thinking, too? I keep saying it's not a random number generator, blah, 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 blah. But, a lot of people are going to have the same number. A lot of people are, not...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
we have 2 prizes, so if there's more than 2 people tying for first, then we'll have to random number it.
Yes. exactly. So that was my point. We are going to have to kind of like do that. So, I don't want to lie to you guys, but So we have that cowl going on. So make sure that you are doing that with us. Because if you're not, then boo. What are you doing? You need to be finishing projects. Seriously. What's our other cowl that we have right now?
We have the Lisa Mutch-along. So, you guys, in order to join, you could do any pattern by Lisa Mutch. It's very simple. She has a lot of lovely patterns. She has shawls, she has hats, she has sweaters, right?
Mm-hmm.
She has everything. She has a little bit of everything.
Like 1 or 2 sweaters.
1 or 2?
Yeah, last week we were like, yeah, she has garments and blah, blah, blah. But then I was looking through because I got really into the shawl that I was doing. And I was like, oh no, I might finish this like in 2 weeks. So I was looking for other patterns that I might want to do. For this cowl, for ours, obviously, again, you drop that in our FO thread, which I haven't made yet. Because you shouldn't be done yet.
Well,
it just started.
I don't know if they didn't stop.
Yeah, if you've just been knitting straight for a week, then I should just make that FO thread. But you can enter more than one item. We don't care about that. Do as many Lisa Mutch-along, as many Lisa Mutch patterns as you would like, and enter them into our FO thread. And don't forget to go down to Knitting a Love Songs podcast Ravelry group and enter into her FO thread as well, because we are co-hosting this cowl with Kirsten.
We are doing it together.
We are doing it together. So you can double your chances to win, or you can win twice. Lucky, you know what? Win twice.
She's big with the shawls, so lots of shawls.
Lots of shawls. And lots of stripy shawls.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen one shawl that's...
Not striped.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2, like cowls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch. She has a cowl that's like ribbed, like alternating ribs in it, and I always... Magnetite or something like that, that cowl. I was thinking about doing that one next. Next. Like, I'm going to finish a million things. You have 2 months to do this. This is a 2-month-long cowl. So, February 11th started last week, right?
Yeah.
Started last week. February 11th through April 11th. And whatever, give or take the days that we need to shoot the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And Lisa, oh my God, her stuff. And people are putting stuff in the chatter thread, and they're all knitting, like, these amazing shawls.
Yeah.
And Lisa Mutch had a shawl pattern last week, the day before we started. She had, like, a free, it was, like, 24 hours of free shawl. So a lot of people are doing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got information about that at, like, 9 o'clock at night, and I posted on Instagram. I was like, oh, my God, you have 3 hours. Just download this shawl because it's really nice. So we're really excited about that shawl. That cowl. I'm excited about my shawl.
I'm excited about my shawl.
Our shawls look the same.
Yeah,
they look almost exactly the same.
Okay, stripes. They're very similar.
So, yes. But we'll talk about them. We'll talk about them in our whip section. What's our whip? Do you have any other information that you want to shout out there before we talk about the real reason why people are here?
Did I? Remind me.
I don't know.
I don't think so, right?
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. If I remember as we're podcasting, I'll just be like, oh!
I know, right?
Stupid.
Stupid find your fade. All right.
We tried to find our fade.
Oh my God. I think we're getting sucked into this find your fade thing.
We don't have enough suck yarn. Well, the ones I have are completely different colors. Oh well.
Yeah, I think, like, I would make, like, a super ugly find your fade.
Yeah.
Like a really ugly find your fade.
I'm looking like, I've got that hot pink sparkly one over there.
You could totally use that, though. Put it in 2 spots. That's what I feel like. I feel
like my green sparkly?
Yeah. You know, some of these find your fades are, like, out of control. And I feel like I was like, I'm totally against it and blah, blah, blah. But I might be getting sucked in.
A little bit, right?
A little, yeah. Anyway. What do we have to talk about? Do you have any FOs?
Nope.
Jaymie!
I
have another FO.
Yay!
Like, I had a hat last week. I don't know if I had anything before. Did I have anything before last week? I have to look. I don't know, whatever. I have another hat. I was working on the Kobuk hat by Caitlin Hunter. And she actually had a cowl going on for this hat that ended like the day before I finished it. And I knew she was having it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm going to join that Cal. And then I completely forgot about it. So I finished the hat the day after. Mm-hmm. And I put the pom-pom on it when we were sitting here. I totally forgot to do that. So I just did it. But yeah, I gotta tell you guys. Hello. I have to tell you guys, I love this knit. I love this hat. I love that fur pom-pom on top. I'm like into embellishing hats. For some reason, I posted it on my Instagram that I've been like embellishing all my hats. I just bought some lapel pins that are like little doggies, and I meant to bring them and I totally forgot. But I was like, I could put those on hats. I just want to put pom-poms, buttons, beads.
I really like it.
Thank you. This design is like out of control.
What size yarn?
This is a worsted weight. The pattern, the pattern calls for a DK plus like a lace like mohair. So it's got like that halo that I was talking about last week. But I used Rowan Kid Classic because it already has a halo, and at that point, it didn't matter. I mean, if you put those two together, you're going to kind of make like a heavy DK light worsted weight anyway. So I just used the worsted weight yarn.
That looks like a light worsted anyway.
It's I use size 6 needles, and the fabric feels good. It's not overly drapey. Like I was saying that it's not as saggy and weird as the other slouchy beanies that I've made. Mm-hmm. But I love this design a lot. Like with the baubles.
It's cool. It looks really cool.
Baubles are for babies. But they are awesome on this hat. Plus it's like this little crown. I just love this hat. I would totally make this again.
It looks really good in that yarn too.
Thanks. And I liked it. I wanted it in black or whatever. This is charcoal. I was like, yeah, I want it in dark colors. Dark colors. So I highly recommend this hat. The pattern was easy to follow. It was a chart. I'm in like 1, 2, 3, and it was done. I did this in a week. Yeah,
you did it quick.
Like a whole actual week of knitting, and it was done.
Nice.
And I'll wear this one out. Sometimes you make hats that you're like, oh, I like it, and you never wear them. Mm-hmm. This is a hat that I'll wear. I love it. I'm very happy with it. I want to make more.
Hey.
And it's twisted rib, and the baubles were easy. Anyway, gushing about my hat. But that's it. That's my only FO. Like I'm having like an FO every week.
Well, it's good because I'm having none.
Yeah, I gotta like make up for Jaymie's slack.
Yep.
So let's move on into whips then, because we have tons of those.
Yeah.
We have a lot of whips.
We do.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'll just talk about this because I added 3 more. So, I haven't talked about this in a few podcasts. I, with my leftover sock yarn, have been making granny squares to make
the Cozy Memories blanket. Yeah.
So I have a whole bunch already.
Just got a pile.
I added some more if I could find them. Da-da-da-da. Here we go.
You did do a lot.
Yeah.
And I have more sock yarn to give you.
I need to get a bag just for them because this is.
Yeah.
I got this many.
You're gonna have to get
the ends.
You're gonna have to get.
Just shoot myself when I have to sew it all together and weave in the ends. But I'll do it a little at a time.
Just
like
have
I will just sit there and do it.
A glass of gin or something, and
yeah. And then I'll wake
that's
up
what
the morning
for.
after and I'll look at it and be like, no.
But it'll feel good when you're doing it. That's what liquor's for.
That's what liquor's for.
Yeah. Wine to relax, beer to be out, and liquor for weaving in ends.
Yes. So Shanna gave me some of her leftovers. So I made 3 more squares with this color. This is, what colorway is this?
Flint. Yeah.
This is Shanna's Flint colorway.
And I have more. I have so many more to give you.
I've got 3 of them. I've been doing 3 of each color. I want it to be like an adult-sized blanket, so it's going to take like 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years it'll be done.
Yeah. On episode 500 of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Then
Jaymie will have a finished blanket. So.
And I think I'm going to back it with
your calendars.
fleece, so it's
good.
But I have I have this.
Oh my
I'm
God,
going to
there's
make
so
3
much
out
of
of.
that left.
Yeah, this is the Legacy Fiber Arts. This is Sweater Weather. So I've got this one.
I mean, I don't know. Like, we're talking about the Find Your Fade and how we're, you know, like, whoa, my yarn doesn't match and blah, blah, blah. You can still
Use this for the
use
Find Your
that.
Fade, yeah. I have nothing that goes like that. I've got this, and I've got sparkly green.
You know what I have at home, Jaymie?
And I've got gray.
I should have brought it. Oh, I'm not thinking. I have Ella Ray Lace Merino.
Toasted. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not coming out good.
Yes,
Oh, here we go.
there it is.
I've got Shanna's Toasted
Yeah.
that she gave me, leftovers.
It's Ella Ray's Lace Merino, which is like a sock
it's-
yarn.
My mom gave me.
And that's the one from Rhinebeck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Dragonfly Fiber.
Dragonfly Fiber Arts.
Jaymie doesn't ever need to write anything
No,
down.
Shanna remembers
Or
it
remember
all.
anything. I got it.
Like, and I swear, my memory's not that bad. It's just, I guess, whatever reason, like, names of knitting things, I just...
That's okay. I don't know.
It's not what I remember.
I'm obsessed, so I just am like, yeah, it's this.
Well, it's good.
What was I saying?
You said I was, something
I
you
have
should have
Ella
brought.
Ray Lace Merino in like a neutral yellow, like a beige yellow kind of mix, like a neutral mix that I can just get. I have 3 skeins of it. I won it as a door prize somewhere.
Oh.
So I should just give you one because that might
Go
with that. Yeah.
But then what else? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm just gonna
I
give
have
you.
a gray, not that one. That one.
I'm just gonna give you what I have when you put it together.
I don't know.
You gotta put your yarn has to go in there too.
I know some of my.
Yeah. And Jaymie,
What?
that will go in it. The Into the World,
This one?
like this and this. What am I doing? Like this is orange.
Well, this and this.
Yeah.
This and this.
Well,
one
this can go
orange.
somewhere in it.
I have to figure it out. So it's like I have this green. But then like I also have like gray.
Jaymie, you could totally do it.
I have this. I have more. Oh, I've got a little bit of yellow.
All right, but you guys see this is gonna work, right?
And see some blue.
Jaymie,
I feel like none of them go.
they do though.
But if you do, but then
Blue.
like some of them don't.
They do. They go. Right? They go.
And then like some of them, like this yellow, there's barely anything there.
So you don't need a whole skein. You guys know that you don't need a whole skein for each color of this Find Your Fade. People are just buying all this sock yarn.
Oh, like I have a little bit
and I'm
of this red
jealous.
left.
But that goes.
Entry number 9.
Jamie's Find Your Fade.
Yeah.
We did it. I swear to God, that would look great. Somebody's going to comment, no. That's the worst thing I've ever
like,
seen.
Do not listen to her.
Art school? Are you serious?
Like, which
You
art
could do
school
it.
did you go to?
You could do it.
Based
Orange, brown, blue. You could do it.
I don't know, maybe I have another pair of socks. I really like this. I put a big fat hole in the socks I knit with this.
While you were knitting them? Or
Well, the ones, no toes. They had no toes.
The pedicure socks.
Yeah, the pedicure
Those
socks.
were cute.
No, I was wearing them, and they caught on a nail on my stairs. I almost, remember I told you I almost busted my ass?
Yes.
Trying to save your socks. Yeah. I cut myself at the last second. Ron thought I killed myself. He's like, are you okay? It's like, I'm good.
My sock is fine.
I have a big fat hole, and I was like, oh
I guess it's time to learn how to darn them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about these two.
We might have found Jamie's fade. Like we paused it and we
paused it
and then
for a while.
it got really dark and now because we were looking for Jamie's fade. It's possible.
We might have found it. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys, and then you can tell me. Alright.
Oh, you got okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah?
Does this look like a fade that? Yeah,
Possibly.
possibly. Because this has some blue in it.
Yeah, that'll be my last color. It's Shanna's, so I'm going to buy another one from her.
I don't even think you need it. Well, You might not need it.
How much do you need for the
I don't know. I can't pull up the internet right now. I think this is Jaymie's fade.
What do you guys think? Do you think this will work?
I'm like, we're waiting to hear.
This is Legacy Fiber Arts, and then this is mine, and then this is Legacy Fiber Arts, and then this is Into the World, and this is
Painted Desert,
and then that's Lambstrings.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Oh my God.
It might be.
Comment below, please, or if you think that something doesn't look right.
I'm gonna start tonight. No, I'm kidding.
I know, right?
I'm gonna wait a bit.
You have no say on the small one because that's getting started. Stupid find your shade. Fade.
You're gonna go home and you're gonna like tear through your shit now. You know that, right?
I know.
All right. That
oh man.
Happen.
So we totally got sidetracked.
These two definitely.
It's like we don't care at all.
It's funny because holding it up like this, they don't look that good together. But there's a lot of orange in this. Oh, there we go. That looks a little better. There's a lot of orange in this. That's almost the same as this.
Yeah.
It'll look good together.
I think that we did it.
You may have.
So what are you working on for real? Oh, you talked about the...
working on Find Your Fade.
Yeah, working on Find Your Fade. I'll talk about this. I've been working on Teresa Gregorio's Tpct, the Perfect Crop Top. And I didn't really get that much further than I was before. But I separated for the sleeves.
Yay!
So,
I really love that color. It's so purple.
Thanks. Oh, I didn't put a progress keeper on it.
For shame.
I know, right? I have so many progress keepers. Anyway, I was like just above the sleeve, so I did a few rows. And that is striped in with some of my Black Cat colorway because I think I'm going to run out of yarn. Even though I still might run out of yarn. Who knows? But yeah, it's teensy. Like, it's teeny tiny little thing, so this is going to get wet blocked, I'm sure. But I really like that purple.
Yeah, I do too. It's really nice.
Semi-solid, yeah.
It's
so,
nice.
Thanks. So I'm working with Backyard Fiberworks in their MCN base in Blackberry. Is that, it glows. Jaymie's right, it really does glow.
It does.
Yeah.
Her colors are crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got this at Vogue Knitting Live, and I just, like, cast it on pretty much right away. Something I wanted to do. So that's still going strong. Teresa Gregorio is the mastermind behind Canary Knits. We've talked about it before, that she's doing the Knit Petite project, which is an exploration of patterns that have to do with petite sizing and how to modify them and what it means to be petite and so on and so forth. She received like a lot of survey. Like, I think you guys... Survey data, yeah. So, like, if you were one of those people that went down and did her survey, thank you so much. It's really going to propel her to keep doing stuff. So she did do a video this week, and I have all this talk, and I have yet to watch it. So go down to CanaryKnits.com and take a look at her footage on it so far. So she's got, like, a... She's got a rundown of what she's going to talk about, what week, and she's got like a plan. She's got an outline, so it looks good. So if you're interested and you are petite sizing, then you need to be following that because it's important. I think it's important. I've said it before. Jaymie and I are petites. We are like super short people.
We are.
Yep. So it totally pertains to us. So I happen to think that it's very important information. It might not be if you're a tall person. Whatever, you can reach things, so we don't feel sorry for you.
Maybe maybe you have a short friend.
Maybe you need a knit for a short person. So yeah. Tpct.
Every time we say that, I hear
you think of toilet paper.
TP.
I know,
toilet
TP.
paper.
It's the perfect crop top. It's not a toilet paper sweater.
It looks, I love that color though. It's coming out really well.
Yeah.
Alright, so for those of you who've been with us from the beginning, you'll be quite bored by this. But new people have not seen it yet.
Oh, yeah. That's
I did more spinning.
So we can talk about it today.
Yay!
The podcast is really about spinning today.
So this is, why did I forget? Groovy Hues?
Groovy Hues.
This is Groovy Hues fiber. So I've only got a little bit left. I'll finish it this week. I promise. Oh, I shouldn't say I promise, because every time I promise something, I don't do it. So this is a handmade I've got a handmade spindle. Oops. It's a drop spindle, and I'm getting better. So I did all of this.
I love that color.
And I will try and have it done.
And it's so soft.
Yeah, it is. But even I'm getting sick of it. It's been like half a year I've been working on this.
Yeah, you've been working on that for like 6 months. And you've got so much other fiber.
In the beginning, I was doing really bad. And now I feel like I'm doing pretty good. So I'm getting the hang of it. It's going quicker. It's more even and doing it. Oh. What's that?
Nope, it's mine. It's attached to me the whole time.
It's my hair. So like what I do, like I'll show you guys what I do. I pre-draft. So like I pull out little pieces and then I fluff it up like this. And it makes it nice and fluffy.
It does. I'd fluff it and then I would just put it in bed.
Well, I always have to give a piece to Anna. Because she needs
because it's like cotton candy.
Yeah. And she walks around with it in her hand.
It literally feels like it would melt in my mouth.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to go on to some of the other ones I have.
Yeah. You're doing really good with it though. And I think that's it too. In the beginning you get discouraged.
Yeah.
You know? But and you slow and then you start to get better and it becomes motivation, you know, to keep going.
But it's good. So I did some of that.
Did you work on your Lisa Mutch at all this week?
I did. Where is it? There it is. It's like, which of these 800 bags do I have my shawl in?
I know. We both worked on our Lisa Mutch shawls this week.
And those of you who were watching
oh my God, our live feed on Saturday,
we had a bit of a live feed going on.
Yeah, where all we did was knit.
I think we had 6 viewers.
It's yeah,
hi,
thanks guys. So yeah, we're both still going pretty strong on this, and this is what I was saying, like, if I keep going, I could finish this in 2 weeks. I'm motivated by this shawl, because it looks so good. And it's so squishy.
My needles are like doing the crazy thing.
I know, I keep dropping my needles. So this is where we are, you guys. I did put a progress keeper on mine from last week.
Oh, well, I didn't start last week, so I could put one on when we're done with this.
Yeah. So I am doing the Surge shawl for our knit along.
I'm doing Tremble.
They look the same, sort of. They're like
opposite sides.
They're both stripy.
Mine's got little like eyeballs of color there. I don't know what you would want to call that.
Yeah, like little
oval shaped.
Yeah, they're like little blobs of color. And mine's just short rows of like stripes. Stripes. I love this. So with these, you're using like huge needles on this sock yarn. It's like this fabric is going to be like crazy squishy.
It is.
So I'm really looking forward to it. We're both,
and it makes it go fast though, using the big needles.
This is the back. So we're both using Into the World yarns. Both of yours are Into the World.
Yeah, both of mine are Into the World.
And my grayish brownish lighter color is Into the World. They're both the Pokukko Sock, which is 75% superwash, 25% nylon.
Yes, that's what this is too.
Yes. And then my darker color is Beaver Slide Dry Merino Goods in the light sport or heavy fingering, and it's charcoal. And my gauges are different, and I don't care. I don't care.
Well,
it's a shawl.
knitting up good, so
it's knitting up pretty good.
That's what counts.
Yeah. These are, I mean, like these colors.
They go very well together.
Our shawls are going to look amazeballs.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I can't wait until they're done.
I know, but we can't work on them because otherwise we'll be done in like 5 seconds because we're really excited about them. So we have to be careful. I'm like working on it and then putting it off to the side. You know.
We have 2 months.
I know, it's like a box of chocolates, you know? I just want to eat the whole thing. So, yeah.
Do you have anything else?
I do.
Well, you didn't show me. Let me do mine first so you know what it is.
Okay.
So I picked up my sock again, and I'm up to the heel. If you were watching last week, we talked about it, and, no, 2 weeks ago?
No, last week.
Was it last week?
I don't know. Last week.
I don't know either. Whatever it was. You guys know. I was asking how to do the heel on 9-inch circulars. And I got some suggestions. Someone one person commented and said, to switch to magic loop or the double pointeds. Originally, I was thinking of I would have to switch to the double pointeds. I was like, no, I could do it on the circulars.
Yeah.
And then I watched a video, and you can, and I was like, why didn't I should have known that.
Is it just knitting back and forth?
It's just knitting back and forth on the circulars. Like, why couldn't I figure that out? Like, I was looking at that, like, I really should have been able to put that together.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're intimidated by it, too, I guess, like, you're not thinking...
Yeah, so...
Like, oh, I could totally just do this.
I honestly think these are probably going to be big on me. They're Hermione's Everyday Socks. Who did that? By Erin Lueder. Erica Lueder. Erica. Why did I say Erin? Because I wrote Eric, and I was like, why did I write Eric? I forgot to write the A.
Our show notes are, like, awesome.
So these
Jaymie
are
spells
the
stuff wrong and I don't have any.
hues. I forget the colorway because I
don't think you
don't know where the
I don't
tag
think you've
is.
remembered the colorway in a long time.
Yeah.
But it's, like, nice.
It's green. When you look, if she has a green that looks like this, that's what it is.
It's nice.
So...
Like, vibrant.
It is. It's
and
loud.
It's showing up.
It's
showing
green.
up pretty good.
I love it. So you could kind of see, I'm knitting back and forth, so here is where the heel is separated from it.
See, it's like that big.
Yeah, so I just started doing that, so.
And you have your Hedwig progress
I
paper
do.
on it, and your stitch marker.
Because it's Hermione's Everyday Socks, so I had to have a Harry Potter theme going on. So yeah, there's your Hedwig.
Yeah.
And that's where I was the last time you guys saw these. And here's my little snitch.
I love that. I love that you... She's so organized.
I'm a nerd. It's not that I'm organized. I'm a nerd. I really should have it in my Harry Potter bag.
I know. What the heck, man?
I don't know. Well, I'm using Lauren's bag.
Yeah.
Because it was green and it matched.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Thanks for the bags again.
Yep, thank you. So, yeah. So, we'll see. Next podcast, maybe I'll have a heel.
Yeah.
We shall see.
I like those. And who cares if they don't fit, then they'll just be scrunch socks.
Well, if they're a little big, then yeah, I'll just wear them around the house.
See, that's with socks now, do you wet block socks? Like, I know people get sock blockers.
I don't, do they just put them on there to show them off?
I don't know.
I feel like you just put them on there to show them off.
Listen, we are not sock knitters.
No.
We're not sock knitters.
It's like, seriously, like my second pair. And you've knit a pair.
I knit a pair.
So, we're trying. I really like knitting on the 9-inch circulars. I have to say, I love it. So I think I will.
And that's
as long I've got to get the hang of the heels and sizing. You know.
Yeah.
I've got to like the Hermione's Everyday Socks. They're a free pattern, but I'm pretty sure it's only one size unless I missed something, and you just have to figure out. What it is, except me, I'm like, I don't know. And I just did what she said. I was like, her feet don't look that big in the picture. I'll just...
Look at them next to those blades of grass. They look normal.
I'm like a size 7. I was like, that's like a pretty average size, right? I don't know. So we'll see. I'll just have to knit them again then figure.
Well, that's what people do. People knit a million socks.
A lot of people do the Hermione's Everyday Socks. I mean, they do look cool in the variegated yarn, you know? They look nice.
But people knit a million socks and then they have a formula that they stick to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they know. They know at that point, oh, I need this many stitches and
Or
whatever.
I know, like, I can't knit as far or I have to do the heel this way or whatever. You know? Not sock knitters.
I've just got to figure that out.
Yeah. All right, so I cast it on something new.
Yay! I don't know what it is.
I didn't show Jaymie yet. But since we're talking about socks, I cast it on a pair of socks.
Yay! I like the yarn.
Because I feel like I'm missing something. Right? I don't want to be left out.
I really
Everybody
like the yarn.
loves socks.
I like that.
So I cast it on.
2 at a time?
Two at a time.
Christ, Shanna. Show me up, why don't you?
I'm not. I'm not. All right.
You've got it good. This is good. You can teach me how to do that because I've got the 2 at a time sock blank that...
Okay. I knit a pair of socks in the summer, worsted weight socks. Mm-hmm. And I like them. And they were cuffed down. But I cast it on this. I figured I really wanted to learn 2 at a time because I don't want to get sock and sock syndrome, and I will. I will. Especially because I don't really, I'm not like really into the sock knitting, but I really feel like there's got to be something about them that everybody keeps knitting effing socks. So I cast it on 2 at a time. It was easy to cast, well, all right. It was easy once I got started. I had to cast them on like 4 times.
I imagine, I was just going to say, I imagine the cast-on's fiddly.
It was fiddly. But I don't know if I like knitting the socks or if I like that it's all new. So, like, I feel like I'm knitting something brand new for the first time, and I'm getting really excited about it. So, like, I had gotten...
You're showing me how to do 2 at a time because...
And you know what? The last socks that I did were cuffed down. And so I don't know how to fit, like, these to my foot.
You just try them on.
I just keep trying them on.
Slip your toes in there.
I don't know enough about socks to, like, have them fit.
I really like the yarn, though. I like the stripy pattern on it.
I got it. So, all right. All the sock yarn that I freaking have, right? I went and I bought Patons Kroy sock because I wasn't sure if I was going to like them. So I didn't want to use, like, really nice, luxurious yarn and waste it or have to take it out if I really hated them or if I didn't feel like doing it and blah, 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 blah. So I big fat just bought Kroy. So the craft store that I work for doesn't have like a wonderful selection. So I bought the gray-brown marl, which self-stripes. And it's like sock monkey type things. And I also had the Patons Kroy in the Gentry colorway, like in my stash for years. Like, I had bought this when I thought that they were getting rid of it, like when I first started at the craft store. So I cast it on with the Gentry for the toes, and I'm going to work, you know, up until the heel or whatever.
Are you going to do the heel in a separate color?
I'm going to do the heel in a separate color, and then, because it's a short row heel, so I know how to, short rows I'm comfortable with. So I could do that in a separate color, and then I'll do the cuff in the separate color. And I'm just going to work until I'm out of yarn. And that's how tall they'll be. I don't know enough about socks to do very much else. So
I think you've got it going pretty good with what you've got so far.
I think I'm excited because I like, you know why? Because it took me a while to cast them on, or to get the cast on right. Then when I was finally working, I was telling Seth, I was like, I'm doing it! Like, it's more like, I'm doing it! You know, like, it's more exciting like that. I don't think they're going to fit me. I don't really care. But
I'm gonna mush them.
Yeah, mush them. They're not very soft.
No.
It's Kroy. They're like not my favorite.
That's okay. They look nice.
So yeah. So there were a few things like when I do like since I'm doing the 2 at a time, I had watched another podcast that said you can take your ball of yarn and pull from the middle and pull from the outside and put a button there, and it keeps them separate. It was like way too like tangly. I had to keep twisting the skein. It was making me crazy. So I just bought another. I'm just working with 2 balls to make that easier. But I can't believe I'm knitting freaking socks. And I like it.
I'm so excited.
And now I want all of the self-striping yarn in the whole world. I should tell you that I'm making Mina's, it's Mina Phillips vanilla socks.
Okay.
Toe up, obviously, toe up vanilla socks. And the heel is short row heel, so I thought that would be comfortable. It's paid for pattern, it's totally worth it. But I'm mad at myself because all I've been saying for months is how socks go in your shoe, and there's just, I've never said that they were stupid, but I was like, I'm not interested. They are blah, 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 whatever. And I'm kind of mad because I like it. I like it a little bit.
You could buy those clear cons.
I like it enough that I was like looking at like 4 other self-striping yarns to buy. I don't want to catch the bug because I have other things that I need to knit.
You know what? From like fall
but
through
I
to
like
spring,
this.
I walk around the house in just my socks anyway. So I would see them.
No
like,
clothes,
all day.
just your socks?
Just my socks.
Nice.
I scar my children for life. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
No, clothes on. Yeah.
But like I went back to nomadic yarns and I was looking at, I was like, maybe I want to do, I can't knit all the socks.
You can.
I cannot.
You can.
I have a skein of Miss Babs in that like crazy colorway that I bought like 2 years ago at Rhinebeck.
Mm-hmm.
And I might knit a pair of socks.
Yes.
I don't want to like this.
But she's gonna.
But I wanted to try 2 at a time.
Oh,
I'm glad
you could do it. So this way, when I like one night when I'm trying it and I'm cursing, I could just call you and be like, "Shut up."
Once I figured out what I was doing wrong with the cast on, it was like breezy. It was breezy.
You're gonna have to show me
it was
when.
Easy.
What size needles are you using?
Oh, thank you. I'm using size 2.
2.
This pattern calls for a size 3, but they're on my cropped cardigan, and I was not about to use my dull needles for this. These are my Chiagus. I think this is the 50-inch cord because I don't know what I'm doing. So I was like, I just want the cord the size of the house because I don't know what I'm doing. So knitting them 2 at a time, like pulling the cable out and like having to do it, that's kind of fiddly. So I have to get used to that.
Are these interchangeables?
They're interchangeables, yeah.
Those go that low for them?
Yeah, they actually, I think the 2 is the smallest size that you can get them in for interchangeable for the set. So the fabric is a little tight. And whatever, they're my first pair of socks, sort of. They're my first pair of actual socks.
Right, because your other ones were thicker.
Can't believe I'm doing it.
I'm so excited.
I feel like you people...
I feel like you're going to be done a lot quicker than I am because you've got both of them on there.
No, actually I'm finding that they're slow.
Yeah?
Yeah, and as I'm, my sock would have been this big. Like this big.
Oh, yeah, if you had done
if I only did the one. So,
But you're getting them both done at the same time.
But I'm getting them both done. And I like it because, like, for here, you're increasing the same exact places. You know, it's easier to get them both the same.
Yeah.
You know? So I tried to start at the same point in the skein also.
Yeah, I noticed that it was...
They're, like, a little off from one another.
Petite.
Like, this one's a little thicker. And, like, this one I already have some of the red. And that's the other thing with the Kroy, like, it curls on my needles and it doesn't look as nice. But, you know what? It is what it is.
I think you're doing good.
I think I might buy more sock yarn. I don't want to.
She wants to do that.
Stupid socks.
Stupid.
They're stupid.
It's so stupid. Hey.
But it got me away from the serge shawl to do it. And it got me all frustrated. I feel like I haven't been, like, frustrated and then proud of my knitting, like, skills in a long time.
Yay!
So I was like, I'm kind of enjoying this, but I think it's because I'm proud of me, not because socks are cool.
I'm proud of me.
It's not because socks are cool.
All right, you need to dye me up more of this.
Okay, I will.
Do it. This is a beautiful color, by the way. You see how pretty?
That actually, has some purple in it.
It does. This is Raven, right?
Yeah, Raven.
My first shawl I ever made. No, I lied. That's my second shawl.
This is your second shawl, but she did it in this. We've had this hanging up a few times, I think.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That was this.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Look at it. It, like, glows.
It does,
It's
and I think it's
beautiful.
also because it's getting dark, too. But Jaymie, she put beads in this shawl.
I did. It's beaded.
See all that sparkle? Isn't that nice?
And now it's going to be in another shawl.
Yeah, right? And now it's going to be some... I can't believe I'm going to go home now and find my face.
Yeah, because, look, okay, you may not think these two go... Oh, it's peeking.
Yeah.
All right. Pretend that's not peeking. You may not think these two go that well. But then it's got the blue in there.
Is
the
that
purpley
nice?
blue, and it goes so well.
This is happening.
Ah!
I think I put this out
We were
there.
totally against the shawl. In the beginning, we were like, why is everyone doing this shawl?
It's not, you know what, it's beautiful, but it takes so much yarn.
Yeah, we were both sitting there like, we do not have yarn to do that. How do these people have that yarn to do that?
And I think, like, no, after you see everybody's combination of colors.
Well, you
and
see so many nice ones, it's like, I want that.
People are coming up with the most beautiful color combos.
Yeah.
And now I want to knit it.
Yeah, because you're seeing everyone else's, and they're all freaking beautiful,
Yep.
and you're like, I can't buy any
Yum.
more.
Right? So what's in my stash? You know?
I can buy one more skein, though.
Yeah.
If it's just one skein, I can do it. Doop.
So, yeah. I'm going to go home and, like, rip through all my stuff to find this stupid fade.
You gonna do it? Do you need any of these ones? Do you want my gray?
No, not
You're
yet.
very into gray.
I am very into gray.
Let's see, if you need
I
any
don't
of
know,
these
maybe I might
colors,
steal.
I've got that yellow. I've got this one.
Oh, yeah, I want to
Neo.
put that in mine, I think.
This one?
Yeah, but I want it to be in the sock yarn.
Okay. Well, that's
Because I've been wanting to use that color in something. So maybe this is my excuse.
So
I don't know, what's
just a
happening?
little bit. And you know, you could borrow any of my minis.
I have them.
Those ones are yours.
Yeah. I thought socks were stupid, and now I'm doing socks. It's Find Your Fade. I was like, oh, it's everywhere, and now I want to do that. Now you're going to do it. Oh, my God.
I'm so excited. I'm going to cast that on this week. Someone's going to come and say those colors do not go together at all. Don't
Yes,
do
they
it,
do.
Jaymie, and I'm going to do it anyway.
Jaymie, they totally do. I'm telling you.
You know they do. I see. I mean, I
see.
Like my shirt says, I have issues.
And
These are the issues.
And she does. She has them. So do I. It's fine. Did everybody see our little friend back here? I think I'm going to call him Bostwick.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, Bostwick.
Bostwick.
I was thinking about it last week. I was like, we have to name him Bostwick.
He's judging you. That's what he's silently judging.
Bostwick is judging. That's what he's here for. I think he's our Strings and More podcast
He's our mascot.
mascot. Judgmental Bostwick.
Yes.
Or Bostwick the Judgmental.
Yeah. He sounds like a Viking.
Fancy. I love it. That's it.
The judgmental.
Bostwick the Judgmental.
I say that because we were just watching this. How to Train Your Dragon, and they're
Aww.
all like,
He looks like
yeah.
my kitty. Listen, guys, we got some acquisitions as well. Wonderful Kirsten from the Knitting a Love Song podcast lovingly gifted us some yarn, as well as some yarn to give away for our Lisa Mutch-along as a prize. But she sent us the giveaway yarn, and then she sent me a skein, and she sent Jaymie a skein. So generous. Thank you so much, Kirsten. You know that we love them because you guys know that we are the way we are. Jaymie with the green and me with the purple. So she sent us some worsted weight superwash merino wool.
and it's soft. And like mine is like so great.
Jamie's is so, and look at
It's
the
probably going
colors
to be
in
up here.
I love this. This is showing up like it's getting dark, so it's kind of bright, but the colors.
Yeah, it's making the yarn color really like it's good. So like we
Yeah.
look a little dark. Like this will look like here it's all in shadow.
We don't
right
go
now.
tan.
Yeah, no, we don't. But the yarn colors are coming out really nice.
Yeah, they
now.
are. I'm gonna put this one up here. Oh,
Yay!
ta-da!
Love it. Thank you so
Kirsten,
much.
we love. Thank you. And she also sent us
You know, I should take it. You're gonna hear some crinkles.
crinkle.
So I should take it out.
Crinkle time.
This is for you guys. We'll go with
I
the
love
bag.
that.
What did I do with the bag? So, you guys already know you're going to be getting this bag.
That's right.
One lucky person will also get the bag, and they will get the skein.
And that's coming out nice too. And that's a DK superwash merino, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. Let me double check.
We totally read it.
Yeah.
Yep.
DK Superwash Merino,
Oh.
250 yards. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. I love it. It's like the grays and the browns in there. Beige, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Great.
Great. I love that color. Like, I love that combination.
Yeah, Kirsten, nice job.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I can't wait to do something with this.
So,
Maybe I'll make another
beautiful.
Kobuk with this.
You can. Oh, so sorry, crinkling again. It's going to go back in so it stays nice for you guys.
Deal with it. Yeah, I think another Kobuk because
So crinkly.
I know. So I think we're done with the yarny stuff.
Yeah.
So we can talk about our weeks a little bit. We have some time. You want to talk about some books?
I get so mad.
Yeah. Mad? Oh.
Yeah. So, like I was having a really high-strung day, like one day last week. I was just like, I was telling Ron, I was like, I just feel like everything's getting to me, and I don't know why. And I felt like no, it wasn't that time of the month. Is that what you were gonna say?
I asked like a guy, like, was it the thing?
Well,
like,
because I legit have. There is one day before,
Yes.
that time comes where, like, I get mad at everything.
Yes.
And I know why, and I know that's why, and I know it's hormones, and
Ron knows to
trying
stay
to sit
away,
me
and so
down.
does Seth.
and I'll just say, I'm like, it's coming, I'm mad.
Yeah. Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
I just, everything you're doing is making
And
me
I'll
upset.
also have a day where, like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not happy. My life, yeah. But, like, not really, but I just feel like I don't want to do anything, whatever,
I
like,
know.
that kind of mood.
With Seth, I'm like, no offense, but everything you do pisses me off. Like, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, just like 24 hours.
Stay over there.
Feed me. And then you'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and so he said, well, you've got those 2 hours, where Anna's at school. We both need clothes. Why don't you just go to a store and go shopping or something, he said. He said, get me shirts, get yourself whatever you need.
Get me things.
Oh, no, he was just saying whatever excuse to get out there.
Yes,
and
yes.
He said, just go do things for you. Just get out of the house and
Good.
go out. So I was like, so,
Yes.
Right.
I gotta get
So,
dressed.
I was reading the Divergent series, and I'm on the last book, and it's slower than the other ones. I'm only like 90 pages in, and I had to put it down. I just wasn't interested.
Yeah.
So, I'm not friends with many celebrities and stuff on like Facebook and Instagram. I don't follow that many celebrities. There are 2 I follow on Instagram, and the one I follow on Facebook and Instagram, it's Anne Rice.
Oh.
I love her.
She says celebrity, and I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, not like
Beyonce?
TV stuff. Well, but to me, I love her.
I know, but
She movies, and she's making she's making the Vampire Chronicles into a TV series.
That's
she's
exciting.
I'm so excited. She's writing the script along with her son, so it's her. She's doing it, so it's going to be good.
Jamie's like, it's going to be top notch.
It's going to be good. So I really wanted to read Interview with the Vampire for like the 100th time. Like seriously, I've read that book too many times. But my copy, a long time ago, I gave to my sister-in-law, and I haven't seen it again. I should not loan. Every time I loan someone a book, I never get it back.
Books are one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know. Easy to slip under the radar when you borrow it from somebody.
I loaned, except for the first book, the rest of my Game of Thrones books. I think there was 4 of them. There's 5 altogether, and I lent 4 of them out. I never saw them again.
That hurts me in my chest.
So I have to buy those again as well, because I want to read that one again.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I wanted to read Interview with the Vampire. I bought it on my Nook a few years ago, because the same thing. It was gone to that person. I wanted to read it. I've read it a few times on my Nook, but I want the book.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll go to Barnes and Noble. I'll get a book. So it's at Barnes and Noble.
I'll go to Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, I got these.
Huh. She only got like a couple of things.
I got 3. It's only a few. It's not that much. So I'm standing there. I have my books like this, and I'm looking at another book that I wasn't going to buy, but it's just, a cover looked interesting. So I was like, and like, I see someone approaching me. A big guy.
Oh, I was like, is it Anne Rice?
Yeah, no, right? I would have flipped my shit. No.
Can you be all comatose?
Yeah.
You're like running the podcast.
Like, I love you.
Oh, she's like, I know, dear.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Anyway.
Yeah. So out of my corner, I see walking towards me. I'm like, all right, he's probably just gonna go into this aisle right next to me, because I was at the book at the end, and where they display oh, you might like these popular books.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he stopped here. Personal there's personal space. You do not enter that personal space. And I was like looking at him what do you want? He pissed me off so bad. You know what he's like, is that Interview with the Vampire? Yeah, like that. All right, is that Interview with the Vampire? And I was like,
no, it says something completely different on the cover.
Or no, he said Interview with the Vampire, huh? Because that's what led into what I said.
He's like, I'm married.
Long, greasy hair.
Oh no! Men with long hair.
Like here. Oh, I like some men with long hair. It's kind of nice.
I don't.
I know you don't.
It's just a preference, and it's not meant to be offensive or anything like that. But men, if you're watching, there's 7% of you that watch. I know, because I look at my stats. If you have long hair, please wash it. I feel like you have to take care of it the way we take care of our hair. Wash it. Wash it, please.
He was over 6 feet tall. He was a
big man
guy. I was a little bit scared.
Why are you so
close to me?
That's not a pickup line.
Well, after I told Ron, he's like, maybe he was trying to flirt with you. I was like, no, he's trying to get a book shoved up his ass is what he was doing. That wasn't flirting.
No judgments, except for Boswick.
So, Interview with the Vampire, huh?
Boswick
and I was like,
you.
thinking like, oh, maybe he thinks it's my first time reading it and I'm like a poser
Jaymie.
or something. I don't know.
This ain't my first rodeo, dude.
I was saying, I said, oh, well, I read it a long time ago, and I was going to say I lost my first copy, but I wanted to read it again.
But that invites
he
conversation.
totally started talking over me.
Oh, I do that to you.
Well, but no, you do it nice.
Okay.
He did it in like an arrogant, like, I've got a penis and I'm better than you. Because you know what he said after that?
I'm not cutting that out.
He said, he's like, that's what brought all the vampires with the romantic stuff. It's for girls. And I was like, to me, when people say stuff like that, I'm just like,
shut up!
I'm just like this. I went, uh-huh. And then, like, I looked at the book. And he, like, I'm not paying attention to you anymore.
So,
who says that? That stuff is for girls. Like, I'm holding the book.
See, and I need to go with you.
Like, what about me standing there looking at books was like, please come,
What was inviting about
talk
that?
crap about what I'm holding in my arms.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I wanted to be like,
you think
sexist
that she
POS.
was talking about her baby.
My husband loves these books. They're not just for girls. And that's so sexist and misogynistic.
For real.
Nothing is for girls and nothing is for boys.
Yeah, and I'm a long hair thing. But seriously, watch it.
I got so weird.
Oh, this is like a rant. I like this.
It's a rant. I had to rant.
So,
I ranted to Ron and he agreed with me. He's like, but I love those books. I was like, I know you do.
I should have been there. I'd have been like, seriously.
Yeah, I know.
When Jaymie and I...
If there was someone else with me, I was all by myself, he probably wouldn't have approached.
No, well, I would stand behind you. I would say some stuff, though. That's the kind of person I am.
wish
Jamie's
I
like
could've.
this, and I'd be like, why are you talking to us? I'm that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that would say, why are you talking to us?
I thought of everything in my head in the car ride home. I was like, I should have said this, I should have said that, I should have said this.
When Jaymie and I were first, like, hanging out, there was one summer, I think it was like the first summer, we were like, we should totally go to the beach together. Even though, like, neither of us are really beach people.
I remember this. I didn't remember it until you just...
Yeah. So, this is why you need us to go places together. So we were at the beach, and, don't get me wrong, like, we looked good. We looked amazing. We were, like, in our 20s, and we were laying on the beach there. Actually, I remember Ron was like, you're going to go, like, just the two of you? And I was like, yeah, we're going to go just the two of us. And Ron was like, all right, be careful. And I was like, we're fine, whatever. So we're laying on the beach, and, these kind of, like, dirtbag boys. They were boys. They were, like, teenagers, They had no idea how old we were. They were walking down the beach in, like, their sneakers and T-shirts.
I completely remember those, yeah.
You could, they were just, like, little brats. Whatever. I'm like, you're at the beach, dude. Whatever. So they came up to us, and they blocked, like, our sun. And we're, like, laying there. I'm like this. And they started, I feel like that, like, Interview with the Vampire, is the same as you girls from around here. Like, what kind of pickup line is that? Yes. I feel like, we're from around here. Are you from around here? Nobody falls for that, so stop that line. It's terrible. Are you from around here? There are better things to start a conversation with. I don't want you to know where I live, so I'm going to say no.
First off, you want to come say something to us, don't come over with, like, a group of 6 guys.
Right? That was the other thing. It was, like, a bunch of them.
2 little girls, you're going to bring your whole posse over?
So he said, you girls from around here? Or whatever, something like that. And Jaymie was like, no. And I looked at him and I was like, we have boyfriends. It was before Jaymie was married. I was like, we have boyfriends. And he's like, oh, I'm not, like, why are you going to say that right away? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not trying to this and that. And I was like, seriously, you need to just go. You're blocking our sun. We're not interested. We have boyfriends. And, like, just go away. You're in sneakers. I was like, you need to go. And he was like, oh, bees or whatever. They were like, and I was like, Jaymie was like, I'm so glad that you said something. I was like, I just don't have the patience. We're too old to date you anyway. It'd be against the law. So just
It'd be against
get
the law.
to step in. Anyway,
yeah.
I think it's late, so it's time for us to go. But we'll see you guys next week, obviously. Yeah. I think March 4th is a Saturday that we won't be here on March 4th.
Okay.
Heads up. And that's it.
What, do we have one more week before March 4th? Or is
I
it
don't
the next
know.
one? What's today? The 18th. So yeah, we have one more weekend.
Thanks for spending time with us, you guys. Go to our Ravelry group. Subscribe to our video if you like us and you want to see us again. And that's it. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.